one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my Neff is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
Aha.
I see. I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
Huh.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My Neff had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Sounds a lot like Maxine Caulfield to me. So I won't say it. But, yeah.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Right. This way.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Huh.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kiss tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the hollow journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers.
Right.
She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
I'm the maid.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup.
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies.
I agree.
Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you.
Huh.
You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
At the back entrance to the VIP section of Afterlife, drop her name, join to enter.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I never...
Yeah. This is actually a loyalty mission on the planet, rather than in a specific area of the by the sound of it.
Genera Relocation Services will design and execute a 3
Shepard? Shepard's supposed to be dead.
Uh-huh. Haven't you learned by now, Commander
Come
Shepard?
on, let me in.
I'm not dead. So... VIP club. Oops.
I'm in an important business meeting.
Is it me or is the music stopped?
The colony of Mindoir has won the right to use Commander Shepard's likeness on its colonial seal. The commander's family was killed in a slaver attack, but Shepard has maintained ties to the colony.
Yeah, the music is stopped. That's weird. Over here.
Got a dangerous job that needs doing or employees that just won't work? Let us help. I'm Ruth Genera, CEO of Genera Staffing Services. We employ a large force of driven, dedicated forestry workers ready to address your security needs. We have the largest number of breeding females and unadapted
Pick up
younglings
Scar
of
in a
tuberous
circle.
systems, and we can produce
Yep, pretty much. Pretty much going in a circle.
Emotions at Shepard's rumored survival are mixed. While some are overjoyed to see her return, others believe her false death was a betrayal.
Okay.
An independent inquiry is investigating a group known as Cerberus in light of charges made by one Corporal Toombs and testimony by an
last time
apparent
I was on
Cerberus
Omega,
scientist,
I couldn't
a
fight
researcher
work.
known only as Dr.
You'd
Wayne,
think an
has
assassin
been
could go
promised
hungry in a
immunity
place like
and
this.
has suggested
Seems local.
Cerberus may
Handle
also be
that kind
tied
of
to the
thing
death of
themselves.
Admiral
And those who
Cole
can't
several years ago.
aren't the kind of people you'd want to work with.
It's nice how when you walk around places with
What do you want?
Jarrett sent me.
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in.
Ah.
Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
That's fair. Right.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this.
Okay.
Until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway. That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay. What other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women.
Right.
Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Okay.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
I told you to stay away from me.
Playing hard to get? Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked you to step away.
You want in on this transaction? Hey, I don't care if it's you or this bitch. I just like good times.
Suck this asshole. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
It's hot. Sweaty.
I'm not even sure if I'm doing this right.
Hey,
Hey!
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
Why is the music stopped? The music is totally stopped. I'm getting no music. My bugged. I'm not even sure if I'm doing this right, but
I'm here to dance.
don't even know where she's supposed to be. Probably like over there.
The music here used to be avant-garde. Jen de la Martiniere.
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
My name is Morinth.
Oh,
I've been watching you.
here we go.
You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Oh boy.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
There must be some good artists on Omega.
I really can't imagine anything good here.
There's a local girl named Neff. She disappeared a while ago, but her work is...
Quite unknown to me. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
But violence is such a charming way to reach that end.
What do you think of the music here?
I can't
Dark
hear it.
rhythms,
I
violent
can't hear the
pulses.
music. It's
It
done.
stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm sensing a pattern here.
The music of your people has always seemed special to me.
That's vague. 2,500 years as a spacefaring race, remember?
I like ancient Asari music.
When we played seashells and animal bladders, I prefer this music. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
What do you think of Hallex?
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Aha. I think we got it.
Oh, you got further than me.
I think they're mostly renegade answers. I think you have to pick, by the looks of it anyway, I'm gonna get a bigger renegade thing, I think. I just picked the stuff that looked dark.
Oh.
Because, you know, that's what she was
probably
into.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably why I failed then.
Yeah. It was the things that sounded exciting. I was like, yeah, okay, we're doing this.
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
So do I just stall until
I don't know, because I've never done
Samara gets here?
Because I failed, so I don't know.
A gift from a suitor.
I'm just gonna try and
She's got more
stall.
personality than
I have
you.
no idea if I'm even doing this
Still
right.
impressed me
Well,
enough
you
that
got
he finally
further than
what
me,
he
so
wanted.
yeah.
It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Yeah, she sounds like you've got to be kind of psychopathic and exciting. by the sound of it, so I just picked that. Oh, assault rifle damage.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose to.
I didn't get any renegade points for all of those.
Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
Oh boy.
We do.
So quick to agree.
Samara.
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Good. Whew.
Morinth!
Thank God for that.
Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother.
You made your choice long ago.
What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave. Enough, Morinth! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari. They are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I'm
No.
already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
Yeah, like that's a hard choice.
End of the
Get away,
line,
bitch.
Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Yeah, sucker. I didn't think that would work. You are dead.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
See, nerd.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
That was easy. Sweet. 32 Paragon for that. Damn. Oh, man. Yeah, I figured it would be all the kind of well, not renegade answers, but the bottom answers, as it were. Because, you know, she thrives on excitement, sort of thing. Like a fucking freak. Right, so I think that just leaves Charlie's left now. I was gonna say, where does Mara go? She's right there. Ah, shut up. Let's get out of here.
2 years after a Geth attack nearly destroyed it,
Yeah, shut up.
has announced plans for an
Shut up. We are outie. Tali should be interesting because we're gonna try and save her from being exiled.
Subcommittee Chairman Burns thanked biotics everywhere for their patience and understanding, and promised more help for those forgotten by
get
the
outta
system
here.
until now.
See you, nerds.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Project Facility Update. Contacting you per Elusive Man's instructions, he believed you would want to know that he has ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Cerberal's personnel arrived to find all guards dead, along with the most of the subjects. Any surviving children were then treated for injuries, given mild anesthetic treatments, and delivered to Alliance facilities as survivors of slaver attacks. The few surviving doctors were forcibly retired for their role in the project. As per your report, the facility on project has been destroyed. And they seem fine with that. Even though it's their thing. Okay. Well, that's cool. So let's see if Sabara wants to talk at all. Just as a follow-on, maybe. There she is.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
Huh.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat-Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds, and they do exist...
But then I suppose now that she's the sheriff broker, Asari's probably had a 2 or 3 promotions.
Her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat-Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family.
Huh.
I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
Just randomly step forward.
Shepard.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later. I wish to meditate.
I should go.
Of course.
Okay. Let's try talking to Fane again.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Irika. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Irika. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
So how'd she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Hirashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Irika and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who came for her?
Bazarians. A slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the Shadow Broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me. So they went after her.
That makes sense.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Irika woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. Them, I let them linger.